What's up guys, Bailey here and welcome to another episode of my Persona 5 Strikers gameplay walkthrough. In the last episode and after some much needed R&R, we realised we weren't so welcome in Okinawa and hid as we saw a lot of hostility from the locals who were now hunting us down. We decided to hide in the one place they're not likely to look, in the lab, in which we discovered a jail, and in the jail we find recordings from the guy heading up the AI research, specifically into Emma's ability to create jails and change hearts, but later discover he was murdered. Another mystery yet to be solved was the voice we kept hearing in the jail. It sounded just like Sophie. What does all this mean? We press on in the hunt for the truth to close the case and clear Joker's name. As we do that, please remember to show your support and hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications to be amongst the first to know of new That Guy Be Gaming content. Now without further ado, we rejoin Joker and the gang in Persona 5 Strikers.
I slept like a comatose rock.
Man, nothing in that jail was making sense to me.
That reminds me, why did the desire manifest in the jail in the first place?
Oh yeah, we never sent a calling card.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't necessary because he was... actually one was... let's try and be smart. Actually, one was sent. Let's go with that, I think.
Yeah, in a way, I guess so. Based on what we heard from the tapes, the director was told by the perpetrator that he was going to seize his desire. That must have fulfilled the role of calling card in this case.
Exactly what I was thinking, of course.
Get some rest.
How are the locals behaving?
No worries. Seemed like they all came to their senses. It's nothing but good times here again. Although, they all seem to have some pretty bad memory loss regarding the last few months.
So, if we didn't find a monarch here, why'd the locals treat the lab like that? Why'd they attack us? The lab's experiments might have something to do with that.
Oh yeah, speaking of the monarch, a body's surfaced fitting his description. I stumbled across it myself, down at the base of a cliff near the lab. Name? Shuzo Ubukata, some sort of big-shot AI researcher, and director of the lab. Obviously, an autopsy will be done, but based on what you reported, it's most likely going to turn out suicide.
That can't be.
Another life ruined by whoever's masterminded this whole thing.
Taking a dive to avoid jail experimentation? Makes the most sense to me. Quite some time's passed since his death, but he still had some personal effects on him. I'll make sure they go with him when the coroner...
Dude, Gramps, you're being pretty chill about all this heavy shit.
Oh, good point. Well, it is my line of work and all. Anyway, I found the key to the facility on him. We can get inside now.
But are you sure it's all right to do so? You're the one who pointed out how any illegally obtained evidence is useless in court.
Not anymore. Now that a body's turned up, that facility is prime investigation territory. No problem at all going in there. The problem now is there's a chance nothing's left.
Huh? Why's that?
The locals told me about a bunch of trucks going up to the lab and out of there a while ago. It's pretty likely the scene's been wiped clean.
We still ought to take a look for ourselves. There's always the possibility that something was left behind.
Yeah, let's bust this mastermind's ass.
Pretty chill, huh? Wonder when that happened.
Hey, anyone find anything yet?
Nothing. And I mean literally nothing. It's like this place didn't know shit about jails.
All I've found are very roundabout reports. We may have been too late coming here. I know it's a little late to ask, but aren't people supposed to preserve crime scenes?
We just so happened to find out it was a crime scene after poking around.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aha! I've scored the treasure! There was a USB drive in the director's office.
Hell yeah, Futaba, nice find! I can't believe something like that got left behind.
Me too. That sounds like the first kind of thing they'd want to get rid of.
Ah, but it very well could be the most important evidence. It was hidden in the director's desk drawer.
You really did find the treasure here. Well done.
Yep, except it was actually Sophia's idea to look there.
I searched the internet for the top 10 places people hide things in the workplace.
Seems logical, I guess. You've got quite the nose.
Hey Morgana, Sophia's got you beat.
This isn't a contest!
Well, let's see what you found.
You in yet, Sakura?
Just a sec. It's password protected, but nothing the mighty Oracle can't handle. Well, there it is.
This is a list of some sort. Apparently this drive holds nothing but people's names.
Is it a list of the people working here?
No. These names. These are famous or otherwise powerful people in all sorts of industries.
Rich and famous people? Is it like a list of sponsors?
I could have sworn I've seen all these names recently.
Let's see. Yoshikawa, he confessed to document tampering a few weeks ago.
Now that you mention it, this one's the Sapporo Central Councilman who confessed to bribery last month. Wait, you mean the person who had his heart changed by Mari-san? That means this list is...
Targets of hearts to change, obviously. It's like a hit list.
That's it. This is a list of people whose hearts the mastermind wanted changed.
Yeah, exactly.
But why so many powerful figures? What exactly is being accomplished here?
That's still a mystery.
The plot
I'm gonna
thickens.
need that USB drive for a while.
How do you intend to make use of it?
I'm gonna snoop around the whole roster, from the bottom of the ladder on up.
So, whoever would benefit most from all those people getting their hearts changed, you think that'll be the culprit?
Bingo. It'll take time, but I swear I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
That kind of swearing may be good and all, but you should probably go home to Akane every so often too.
I was gonna.
At any rate, you've helped us a great deal by now.
We got to crash at his place, and he kept us from getting ambushed.
Nice work, Zenkichi.
He seems like he's fitting in better too. What do you say? Feel like you're a Phantom Thief now?
Why would I want to go from public security to national fugitive? Anyway, I'm heading back to HQ. What are you kids gonna do?
There really isn't anything we can do until Zenkichi identifies the mastermind.
Should we go back with him to Kyoto for now?
Do we really have to? That boat made me so sick last time.
Then why not go to Kyushu instead? Our boat trip won't be too long if we do that. We could even scout the area for jails.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, it's me. That's a great idea.
Totally! Might as well complete the Phantom Thieves tour of the islands.
Off to Kyushu, huh? Sounds good. I'll keep after whoever's at the bottom of these cases. The moment I find out, you'll know.
I have consulted the ferry departure timetable. We will be able to leave immediately if we hustle.
Well, time to roll out. Let's pack up and head for the docks.
Hey!
We'll be saying goodbye to this beautiful place far too soon. You sure there's nothing left you want to do? Once you board the boat, there's no coming back. Make sure you get it all done. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we know the drill. Same as always when we leave a jail. Now who's this now? It's Yusuke. My apologies for bringing this up even though we're leaving soon. What is it? There's something I wanted to ask you before we go. Do you have some time to talk? Please let me know. Oh, that's a bit ominous. Should we go and find Yusuke then? There he is on the map. Okay, he's right there. Yusuke, what's up?
Have a moment?
Bailey, you've come. The azure sky, the crystalline ocean, the caressing wind. Simply standing still in this spot alone provides an endless flow of artistic inspiration. However, no matter how much I allow my passion to guide my hand, I feel as if something is missing from my sketches. For my final attempt here, I wish for your input. Out of all of the rare forms of beauty found on this island,
Next motif should be...
is there any subject worthy of capturing for future contemplation? How about a shisa? How about some how about the Utaki? I see the revered area of the beach. However, I cannot bring myself to enter such a restricted area against the wishes of the locals. Fair enough. Is there any beauty that could quench my burning passion? That's right, the Shisa is most integral to Okinawa. What are they? Oh, that's the little line things. Perhaps I should go and sketch the statues we saw by the dock. No, that won't be enough. I wish to capture one that is larger than life, the perfect balance of grand fury and impish delight.
Speaking of which,
As I recall, there were Shisa in the jail here. Yeah, the little green dragon lion things.
let's go.
I can't wait a moment longer. We must make for the jail immediately, Bailey. Should I cross swords with that shadow even once more, I'm certain I will glean truth from the encounter. I'll send you my request via smartphone, so please let us take our leave without wait. I wish to complete my Shisa sketch before my passion burns out. I apologise for the favour, but I hope you'll assist. In the name of art, at least. A new request, blah de blah. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got a new request from Yusuke. Let's get it done. We just got to go in the jail and destroy those little lion things. I don't know how many we've got to do. Is it just one? Let's have a little look. Makoto's over here.
Hey,
Zenkichi-san said he was heading back to his HQ in Kyoto, tailing us to Tokyo, all the way from Hokkaido, then taking us on a ferry to Okinawa, just to go all the way to Kyoto at the drop of a hat. There doesn't seem to be a moment's rest for the public security inspector. Oh, bless him. I wonder if I should let Akane-chan know her father's on his way home. You do it if you want to do it. What's the big deal? Oh, there's nothing else to be said. Alright, that's the end of that. Should we go and get this quest? So I just want to have a quick look around here. Is there anything worth looking at? Not really. Don't think so. Okay. Right. Let's go and get this last request done before we leave this island for good.
Let's get to work.
Let's do it. I need to accept the request first, obviously. I'll just dive in there. Right, where is it now? Oh, there we go. Okay, now art appreciation. What else we got around here? Loads of... Oh, man. Gonna have to get some of these done. I'm not too... To be honest, I'm more interested in the story. Maybe another time I'll really get into the thick of things in this game and just clear all these requests off. We'll get a little ornament if we do this. And we help out Yusuke. And that's all we're doing, really. We're helping out Yusuke. I'm not really worried about an ornament. Really couldn't care less. Alright, let's go. Request is here, you are here, let's go in. Excellent.
Okay.
Here we go. This takes forever. And it's still going. Right, does it matter where we go in? I don't think it does, because they're everywhere. Or does it? Were they in one place more than another? I can't really remember now. Let's just go in and see what happens. We'll find them somewhere.
Switch out. Leave it to me.
Alright, so we've got to be Fox.
There. Now or never.
Let's just smash up everything with Fox and then... Oh look, there's no... What? Maybe I forgot all about... I'm sure there was some in here. Oh, there we go, there they are. Excellent, okay, cool. Wow. Look at him go.
Time to pull out all the stuff.
I didn't even really check. How many have I got? I think it was like 10. When I was accepting. I've got a glance. Okay, where to next? Should we go into that next room and then just fight some more? And then I can check the request and see what I've done.
Appears we found something.
Look out, everyone.
No, that's not what we want.
Way to follow up, Fox.
Oh, there we go. That's what we want. Does that count though if we do all that attack? I'll check in a bit. Should we go on to the next room? There's definitely some in the next room.
Take this! Didn't even break a sweat.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm sensing a powerful shadow nearby. Be on guard, everyone.
Oh man, I'm waiting for this blinking crane. Come on, crane. La 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 la. Says it's coming this way. Might go for this one. Try to. Oh, gosh. We could literally go in any direction and we'll find some baddies. I got bored of waiting. Right, what about these dudes here? Go. Whoa! Don't miss with Yusuke and his sword. There we go. I've got to kill them. Wait, hang on. There we go.
Okay. I look forward to seeing your new power.
This was over before it began.
It was indeed.
Everyone. Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Might as well get some goodies whilst I'm here.
Hard to beat.
Weakness.
There we go. It's definitely, definitely what we wanted. Well, the big dude's quite tough.
Strong and against a physical attack? That's broken.
Gleaming blade.
Let's finish this.
Wow. There we go. Smash his backside. Doesn't know what to do. Come on, just die now. Die now. It's like a giant puppy just playing around. Da, 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 da. Oh, didn't die. I thought he was going to die then. Dead. There we go. Job done.
Way to go, Fox.
Take a night.
Just for good measure. I think that should have suitably done the job.
Everyone all right?
So all we've got to do now is find a checkpoint and get ourselves out of here.
Not right up ahead.
Checkpoint.
Go, I might have found something.
Guess that's that.
Does that light go off? Oh, we could just go that way. Okay. I was waiting for the searchlight to go, but this works. We can do it this way. It's probably the way it's supposed to be done. And I think this was a chest that we couldn't get
Ooh, check
before.
it out! The treasure chest!
Well, let's not get too excited. Hey. Oops. Nope. Oh, it's one of those regenerating chests. Ones that you can use them multiple times. Okay. My bad, I was wrong.
Simply marvelous.
Now, I think if I keep going left and through to the next room, that will lead us. Oh, hello. That will lead us. That's a good. I think this was the chest we couldn't get. Yeah. We can always come back here, I'm sure, at some other point. Anyway, as I was saying, if I keep going left and working my way back, we will. Ah, son of a gun.
Be more alert from now on.
Yeah, we get it. We will. Where is it? There it is. Get to a checkpoint, and then we can get out of here. fact, I can see it on the map already. Let's just double
Here's
check.
what I found.
Where is it? Right, hang on. I've confused myself.
already working
It's
on
easily
this
done. There we go, 10 out of 10. Perfect, beautiful. Okay. So we can leave. Which is exactly what we're going to do.
This should be useful, huh?
Oh, the
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
Do you know what? Forget it. Forget it. Let's just run on and get to the checkpoint and get it done. Move on to the next city.
Remember there was a checkpoint around here.
Yep, here it is. And we're going to use it right now. And we're going to head back. Return from
Might serve us
jail.
well to regroup.
And off we go. Wicked. Another quest done. So we're just going to jump into the little hideout here. Yeah, what he said. Let's get to work. And then we're just going to check off the request from the list.
The request.
And I'm sure Yusuke will have something to say about it. Complete.
Very well.
Beautiful. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, that's it. I finally completed a wholly satisfactory sketch during our time here, and it's entirely thanks to you, Bailey. You are very welcome,
Yes,
Yusuke.
and then
I have an idea. Here, please accept this gift as my personal thanks. An elderly artist who said he'd been crafting shisa for over 50 years passed by here only a moment ago. He said he sent something from my shisa sketch and told me I absolutely had to accept a pair of his figurines.
interesting.
The strength and delight in their expression. What charming little fellows. You know, their size makes them perfect for our display in the RV. It appears we've begun amassing quite the collection, with cherished memories to match. It does indeed. Right, Yusuke, is that it? That is it. Okay, so we've got a little ornament, and I'm sure we will see it in the RV. Now,
What are you gonna do?
time to move on. Let's get on to the next city. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cool. Ferry departing from Fukuoka main deck.
Hello, Commissioner. I've just boarded the ferry back to the mainland. I'll lose signal soon, so this will have to be brief.
Well done. I've read reports from the local precinct. So there's now a body in play, is there? And what of the research facility?
While there, I found a list of individuals who are believed to be victims of changes of heart.
And why is that? Explain.
Of course, not only was the document tampering vice minister on there, but both of the Sapporo Central Councilmen, too.
So their hearts were changed by Mediz.
Most likely. At very least, Mediz is benefiting from whoever has the power to change hearts. If we keep digging into the people from the list and their connections to Mediz, the mystery ought to solve itself. I'll bring everything I have to HQ once I'm ashore. I also plan to send it all to the local precinct back on the island.
Well done, Hasegawa. You've brought us that much closer to solving this case.
Thank you, Commissioner. It sure is a good thing we didn't bust the Phantom Thieves. Thanks to their help, we might actually be able to blow this case wide open.
You seem pleased.
Oh, well, it's just that...
Leave it. From now on, be ready for things to swing into high gear at a moment's notice. And keep your eyes open. At this point, there's no telling between friend and foe.
I understand. I'll report when I've arrived.
Wow. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Oh, we skipped forwards 2 days. Sunday the 20th of August.
I wonder how Zenkichi's investigation is going.
You don't want to
He
know.
did say he'd contact us once he figured something out,
Yep.
but it's never easy to wait.
No. Okay, well, let's be patient.
All we can do right now is put our faith in him. He's
Exactly.
the only one who can get the job done.
Guess we ended up relying on him a lot, huh?
All of us wish to uncover the truth behind this case. In this, our goals are aligned.
That's right. And as long as we stay on the lookout for jails, we'll be doing our part. That said, we'll arrive in Fukuoka pretty soon. Sophia, do you sense anything?
Nothing unusual detected. Not even what I felt in Okinawa.
So Fukuoka doesn't have a jail then?
Strange. The kata is quite populated, so I figured we would find at least one.
Yeah, if only we could fast travel in reality. That'd speed up our search. Less jails means less trouble, though.
good point. Maybe we should just check Fukuoka off and move on.
Oh, what's wrong, Makoto?
Oh, it's nothing. Just my lower back aching a little from the drive.
Attention! We have an emergency! Get this woman to sickbay! ASAP!
Mako-chan, you're not hurt, are you? Is it because we made you do all the driving?
Well, I was aiming for a straight shot's Kyushu, but I never planned on this.
Oh man. I'll take it. We should take a break.
Agreed. I think we could all use a break right about now. Let's stop here.
I think we need more than just a break. We need rest. It's important to let yourself fully recover.
Precisely. Straining yourself will only lead to injury. Let us stay in Fukuoka for the night.
Then it's decided. I'll pull off the highway.
Fukuoka at last! Ready to make some nostalgia happen?
Nostalgia? But this is our first time here.
So this is Hakata Station, the gateway to Fukuoka.
Huh. So, like, if we're in Fukuoka, and this is the main station, shouldn't they call it Fukuoka Station?
Trivia. Interestingly enough, there is a Fukuoka station located in Toyama Prefecture to the north.
Oh, really? All the way up there? Then does that mean there's a Toyama station here in Fukuoka?
I don't think they'd switch things up on purpose. Anyway, I understand this place is Fukuoka's central activity hub.
Oh, it's me. We should let Makoto rest, I think.
That would be wise.
Yep.
We should find a place to stay so Mako-chan can recover.
Sorry. Thanks for understanding, though.
Don't sweat it. First we grub down, then we hit the hay. You'll be good in no time.
There you have it. Sophia, you know the drill. Based on data from previous drills, I found us an appropriate hotel in addition to a restaurant nearby.
Wow, Sophia, you work fast. Okay, everyone, it's time for some R&R.
Oh man! How have I been alive this long without Hakata Tonkotsu?
I'm awed by the soup's creamy golden hue, specked with dots of green onion and dashes of red ginger. These three colors combine to form an exquisite harmony in my bowl. I dare not take another sip, lest this masterpiece be ruined.
Your, masterpiece is gonna get cold.
Oh, I gotta say, these food stalls have their charm. Even I feel right at home here. Hey, let me have a little taste. Could you, blow on it? The feline tongue is sensitive.
So you finally admit you're a cat. Over ramen?
Here, Makoto, have some of my chashu pork. They say it'll boost your energy.
Ooh, take mine too.
Okay. Don't forget to have some garlic too. Why not?
Thanks. You guys are the best.
Garlic's good for your blood.
How's your lower back doing, Mako-chan?
Better after a nice hot bath. That always seems to do the trick. That being said, I probably shouldn't be on the road tomorrow, if only to avoid causing an accident.
Alright, then we'll take the day off. Guess we should hit up Gramps and let him know we're staying another night.
Then let's find Makoto a massage place for tomorrow. I say the girl deserves it.
Got it. I'll locate the best venue there is.
Yeah, I gotta say though, it is kind of rough having only one driver. We gotta get our licenses soon.
I believe Haru has one already.
That is true, though I am pretty lacking in experience. But don't you worry, Mako-chan. If for any reason you're not up to it, I'll take the wheel.
Well, as much as I appreciate that,
Is something wrong, Makoto? You don't look so well.
no, it's nothing.
Aw, crap! We better dig in before the noodles get soggy. Oh, damn, I'm stuffed. Oh, now I can die happy.
I suppose I should also throw in the towel. Not a drop of soup remains.
This is delicious. I can still handle more.
Can't believe you guys got 7 noodle buffet.
Well, I see you boys had quite the meal. I should mention, customers who order over 5 sets of noodles get a free souvenir bowl.
For real? Oh, thanks for the hookup, Pops.
Oh, this should serve as good decor. Surely it will brighten up our vehicle's interior.
Zenkichi's on the line.
Oh, let's see what he wants.
Hey, where are you guys?
We're in Fukuoka.
Alright.
God, don't miss stuff in our face.
Pace then. Anyway, I'm calling to let you know I think I found our guy. I'll give you more details in person. Saves us time and energy. Sorry it's so sudden, but how soon do you think you can be at Kyoto? Oh, Nijima's down for the count, huh? Damn. Of all the rotten luck. Then what about a bullet train? Or, wait, can't you ask Okumura? Doesn't she have a license? All she'd have to do is take the Sanyodo from Fukuoka to Kyoto. Not a tough drive by any means. I hate to lay the pressure on, but we don't have much time. A lot right.
Wait, so he knows who the mastermind is?
Finally, we get to bust this effing punk.
Then let's leave tomorrow morning. Being tired is no excuse to delay our mission.
As true as that is, be careful not to hurt yourself, Makoto.
Exactly. Let's move.
Hell yeah!
Hey. But I'm getting through these days quickly now. It's like Monday the 21st of August already.
Hey, how far is Kyoto from here?
Roughly 8 hours by highway.
Then we'll most likely make it by sundown.
Bathroom breaks done, seats comfy, snacks ready for consumption.
Are you okay to drive, Mako-chan? Honestly, I'm not at 100%, but I don't want to let you guys down. I see. Then I'll drive. Mako-chan, I'm taking over. Huh? You know, Haru, you don't have to force yourself.
Makoto is looking paler than ever now.
You don't gotta be nervous. Just take it nice and slow.
Haru?
I think
Oh
I'll
my
be
gosh.
just fine.
What is going
I have
on?
a special technique that'll make your head spin.
Please don't.
Is she okay? I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, you and me both. Just drive safe, I think. just take it easy. Or maybe not.
So I've never really told you guys this,
What?
but the moment Haru's hands touch the wheel,
Yeah?
get ready to shift into overdrive.
Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gee. Well, we made it to Kyoto. Somewhere in Kyoto.
They're not here yet, huh? Guess I'm a little early. Well, maybe I'll just keep working on the...
Oh no! What happened?
What the hell?
Oh, we're all
Whoa,
alive.
Speak of the devil.
Just about.
Well,
Gee.
you guys got here quick.
I thought we were gonna die.
I think we already did. My soul's barely tethered to my body.
Gonna puke.
Okay.
My apologies, Haru, but I request you steer clear of the driver's seat from now on. I only have so many lives left.
Miyakon is unconscious. Wake him up.
Hey, Okumura, what happened?
I was just driving normally, I think.
The room finally stopped spinning.
You have a very, unique way of driving, Haru.
Why, thank you, Mona-chan. She really shouldn't take it as a compliment.
Regardless, I'm glad you guys made it here in one piece.
By the way, what is this place? It seems unfit for a typical gathering of law enforcement.
You could call it my secret base, I guess. Basically, it's a place to hole up if shit ever goes south. A good friend of mine used to run it. But now, it's just an empty old bar, suitable for investigating far away from any prying eyes.
So this is like your hideout.
More like a safe room. No, a safe house.
Those newspapers, are they not from 2 years prior?
Those newspapers are irrelevant. We have other business to discuss here.
Then let's hear it, Zenkichi.
All right, let me break it down for you bit by bit. I cross-referenced every name on the list we found in Okinawa, based on our assumption that the mastermind would stand to benefit from changing hearts en masse. This is who we ended up with.
Yeah, he sure looks like a schemy bastard.
Don't I know it? To think he'd turn up now of all times.
Do you know him? Oh, is he the one that
No, not
killed your wife? Maybe.
Anyway,
I reckon
the
so.
man's name is Jun Owada.
We'll find
At
out.
69 years old, he's on his 10th term as a legislator. Not only that, but he worked his way up to chief cabinet secretary of the ruling party. In short, he's not someone to mess with. They say he was a Masayoshi Shido supporter during the election last year.
Did you say Shido?
Unbelievable. I never thought I'd hear his name again.
Do you know him?
Yeah, he was a former enemy.
Yeah, one hell of an evil asshole.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sounds like you and Shido had quite the history. But we're not after him right now. That list contained a handful of Owada's political opponents. People he'd rather not have around. So it's clear he's behind all this. However, I highly doubt he's doing his own dirty work. He'd have a heck of a time getting his political opponents to friend him on Emma. After checking his inner circle for sympathizers, I found out he's been meeting with a certain entrepreneur. Quite often, too. Nice guess. It's the CEO of Medice, all right. Akira Konoe.
Isn't the CEO of Medice the guy we heard speak back in Sendai?
I came across communication records between him and the director at Okinawa, and it showed they kept in contact.
Then the pieces all fit.
Yeah. Whenever Owada wants someone out of his way, he calls on Konoe to take action. And the director at Okinawa was likely the one who arranged this. Now, it's too late to tell.
Hold on. If Konoe's the one changing hearts, does that make him a monarch too?
But he's the CEO of Medice. Wouldn't he get one of his subordinates to do the job for him?
I suppose it would be natural to assume that. But as you all know, in order to change someone's heart, you need to be their friend on Emma. Everyone Owada associates with is a big-time elite. And Konoe's the only one in their league.
Besides, he's the head of a huge company. If anything, I think he'd want to be a monarch as well. He wouldn't want to risk his heart getting changed by someone else either.
Another thing, the people on that list most likely had their hearts changed in Osaka.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Everyone on that list who went crazy had all traveled to Osaka at some point. That's also where Medice's main office is. Meaning there's a good chance we'll find a jail in Osaka, with Konoe as its monarch. Though, the only way we'll know for sure is if Sophia senses it.
I did sense a jail.
Huh?
Oh, right! We did pass through Osaka when I took a wrong turn.
Sophia, you should have spoken up!
I did speak up, but you guys were too busy to listen.
If it was when Haru was driving...
Then we were likely too busy screaming for our lives.
Well, that certainly makes things easier. So it's confirmed as a jail in Osaka. Now we just need to determine whether Konoe's the monarch or not.
Wait, if you know that much already, why not cuff his ass right now?
Yeah, we have no proof.
Right. Now here's the issue. That list only spells out his motives and connections. It isn't solid proof that he's been changing hearts. We can't arrest him on speculation alone. The most we can do is conduct a search. And that's only with his consent. Hell, he could pack up and run if he wanted to. We don't have any legal authority over him. Another thing I noticed is how many high-ranking members of the Force were on that list.
You think he's changed their hearts too? To get the police in his pocket?
Yeah, and from the look of it, not just the rank and file either.
So that's why you called us here. Because you don't know who the real enemies are.
The most I can do without being traced is some light investigation. And even then, that might be impossible. If it's the top brass we're dealing with, they might just leak the info and take action before I can lift a finger.
In other words, the police are not our allies.
What else is new?
You do realize I'm also a man in uniform? Anyway, it's obvious that going about this the regular way is out of the question. What we need is something a bit more uncanny. Something only you guys are capable of.
You want us to change his heart? Torture him, kidnap.
Right. If Konoe really is a monarch, we can corner him into a confession.
That's right. We completely overlooked the fact that Konoe has a jail.
But won't we need a keyword to gain access?
Precisely why I had you rush over here. I'll be meeting Konoe at Medusa's corporate headquarters today.
Really? How'd you manage that?
By going about it like a cop. Told them we had intel about a possible security leak involving their software. We received information about a possible party attempting to hack Emma. So on and so forth.
Woo! Does somebody need a hacker?
Not even that. I only said it to score me an appointment. At the end of it, I'll suggest he add me on Emma so I can answer any further questions. And we'll have ourselves a keyword. In his mind, I'll be just another pawn for the taking, so I'm pretty sure he'll take the bait. The moment I get the keyword, if I get the keyword, I'll send it right over. That's what I've been meaning to tell you. Hope it was worth the drive.
Wait, if you're gonna head up their office, that means you're going to Osaka, right? Let us come with.
The sooner we enter the jail, the sooner we can finish this operation.
Fair, but there's a chance I might not get the keyword. Tagging along for nothing would be a wasted effort. Besides, doesn't Nijima need a breather? In fact, you all look like you need one.
Can't really argue with that.
Bottom line is, if you guys go down, so does everything I've worked for. So I need you fighting at your best.
Got it. So our job's to wait until further contact.
What the hell? Now we gotta wait even more?
Oh, you really want to complain? Right when I'm about to tell you the big surprise I have in store for you?
What big surprise?
This is the spot Gramps got us? Am I losing my mind?
No way! We really get to stay here?
It looks like it costs a fortune.
This is one of Kyoto's fanciest hot spring hotels. A single night averages 40,000 yen per person.
40,000 yen?
To be met with such extravagance after our harrowing journey, I am unsure how to process it.
He did say he could expense it, but is he sure about that?
I don't know, dude. I'd probably feel more at home in a jail.
We really owe Zenkichi a great big thank you.
Okay, guys. Let's get in there.
Right behind you!
Hey, more bond points.
Wow! Oh, it's just as gorgeous inside!
Dang. I don't want to end up breaking something.
First time I've seen Inari cry over something other than food.
What do you think, Mako-chan? Doesn't this seem like a great place to relax? It sure does. I saw a pamphlet mentioning how the hot springs here have a variety of natural health benefits as well.
Then let's jump in already. Come on, come on!
I'd like to jump in this time. Hey, guide me through the water like you did in Okinawa.
No, not while I'm naked in the bath. I'm not. You can ask. You can ask
Did I say
Futaba.
something wrong?
Yeah, your
There's a
girl.
lot that's wrong. If you're gonna go at all, go with me.
Exactly.
Are we even allowed to have phones in the bath?
Oh, good
There
point.
was, in fact, a sign that forbids bringing cell phones inside the bathing area.
Ah,
No fair.
no, fair indeed.
Rules are rules. I guess I'll just wait here.
You do
There's
that.
always the bath in our room, Sophia.
Once we're done, I'd be happy to take you in.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hooray! I'd like that, Haru. Why don't you join them, Yagana? There's a shower for pets, too. I'm not a pet! But I won't let that stop me. After we're done bathing, we can all enjoy some traditional Kyoto cuisine.
According to the website, dinner is as follows: crab, shabu shabu, heirloom vegetables, and rice soup. A veritable feast.
First he cries, then he drools. You're a real leaky guy, Inari.
Hey, more bond points. Medi's headquarters. Reception desk.
Hey there, sorry to bother you.
Oh, he's got his
Any appointment
meeting.
with Mr. Konoe?
I do apologize, but Mr. Konoe is currently out on urgent business.
Oh, he got blown out.
Urgent business.
No way.
Fortunately, I don't have any more details. Please come back another day.
Excuse me, but I was specifically told I could meet him here.
So how are we going to
at
get the
this time?
password?
I'm sure, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but you'll have to come back again.
Oh.
What's going on here?
Tokyo Police Department Director's Office. Oh, it's that
You
dude.
called, sir?
Ah, Commissioner, right on time. Here's a favor I'd like to ask you.
And he is?
Why, this is Mr. Owada. I'm sure you've heard much about him.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Owada.
Pleasure's all mine, Commissioner Kaburagi. I've heard much about you myself. He tells me you do a marvelous job. Now, I hear you're after the Phantom Thieves. Apparently, they're the culprits behind the change of heart epidemic we keep hearing so much about.
We still lack concrete proof of that, actually.
Well, I'm sure you do. But my source just provided me some info that could turn this case on its head. Recently, these Phantom Thieves tried hacking one of the biggest virtual assistant programs this nation ever produced.
They tried hacking Emma?
That's the one. Now they're looking to steal people's information, and not for conventional reasons. First, they get all the dirt on you. Then they make you confess whatever they feel is convenient for them. That's what this epidemic is. I'll have you know I take my position very seriously. The future of our great country is at stake. And I'll be damned if I let some two-bit terrorist run around thinking they're the ones in control. They must be arrested immediately, for my own peace of mind and that of the people.
Commissioner General, what is this really about?
Our legislators have decided that the Phantom Thieves can no longer run around unchecked. And we, as protectors of the law, simply wish to do what's right and assist them. There's also the matter of the next election, which I do hope to take part in. I'm sure you catch my drift.
You'd like some achievements under your belt.
That's being very blunt about it. But as a matter of fact, I would.
So am I to understand you want the Phantom Thieves arrested and the epidemic ended without any proof?
You're also to understand that coming up with proof is part of your job. I've already discussed this with Mr. Konoe, the CEO of Medis. If anyone has the right to help us in this matter, it's him.
You may not like to hear this, but it's too soon. What we call a change of heart epidemic, the public calls justice. They believe the Phantom Thieves are exposing society's evils. Suddenly apprehending them would only cause backlash. We should at least investigate whether they are really blackmailing and...
They'll be charged with murder. The body was found in Okinawa, at a research center for artificial intelligence. The victim was leading Emma's development. Once the Phantom Thieves discovered how to penetrate the system, they murdered the poor man.
Now, do you understand? Our country is in the midst of a burgeoning crisis.
Huh. There's something in it for you, too. How'd you like to call yourself Senior Commissioner?
I'm sorry.
You'll be on top of the entire force. I'm sure you won't be found wanting.
The offer's on the table because we know you'd be right for the job.
Then I'll make it happen. If you two are giving the orders, then there's nothing more to question.
Ha! I knew you'd make the wise choice.
The rumors were true. You really do show discretion. Perhaps you could reach Commissioner General someday. And on...
Thank you for the vote of confidence. If that is all, please let me assure you, the task is in capable hands. In the end, we're nothing but obedient dogs, barking only at those we've been ordered.
Oh wow, the plot really thickens. My gosh, what's going on? Right, it's night time. Are we going to be back with the Phantom Thieves now? Oh, we are. Okay, cool. Hey, they're in the bath, chilling out.
Oh, yeah. This place is definitely nice.
The water is indeed divine. We must absorb all the healing energy we can.
You know, I hope Gramps is alright.
The man is more dependable than he seems. I'm willing to take him at his word.
We may not be waiting long. Once he gets Konoe's keyword, we spring into action. So be ready at a moment's notice. Ah, that's the spirit. I knew I could count on you.
Wow, it's so huge! Look how it's laid out!
Oh, no way.
Could this be a mixed bath? Maybe that's why it's so empty.
That could be awkward.
It switches every so often. After 8 o'clock, it's women only. The doors on the men's side should have automatically closed.
Oh, but
Then I guess it's
that
all
must mean we're...
ours.
Oh, no.
Sweet! I'm
Are
gonna
we locked
boil
in?
myself like an egg!
Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to be here.
Why the hell are they here?
We must have entered right when the time allotment switched.
Oh, no. Right, let's do the right thing. We should let them know. Yeah, let's do the right thing.
No, it's too late. They're already here.
Calm down, boneheads! Our honor is at stake here. As noble thieves, as gentlemen. We need to vanish without a trace. Failing means certain death. Joker, let's begin the operation.
Oh, gosh. Dramatics.
The water feels so good. I could stay here forever. I think I'm gonna melt.
What was that just now?
Oh, busted.
Is somebody here? Were you peeping? Explain yourselves this instant.
Yeah, you pervs! Double, no, quadruple pervs!
Wait, it ain't what you think! See, the bath time changed right after we got in.
Clearly, this is all just a misunderstanding.
Believe us, Lady Anna! We were locked in at the very last moment!
Right?
It's the hotel's fault. Yeah, let's go with that. It's the hotel's fault. Because there should have been something to notify us that the doors were going to lock.
No excuses!
What? No way. Oh, man. We just got beaten up for nothing.
Justice!
No, that was not justice. You got it wrong.
Yep. We're in heaven, alright.
Nope. And we got bond points for that. Okay. Wow. Oh, what now?
Well, that was a fine waste of time. Now what am I going to tell him? I know I had an appointment. What kind of jerk ducks out on the police?
We have some breaking news.
Huh?
Earlier, Akira Konoe, better known as the CEO of Medice, held an emergency press conference, during which he announced that Emma, his company's latest virtual assistant, will cease service for the time being.
What?
First, let me start by addressing our users and apologizing for any inconveniences that may affect you. Emma's servers were indeed hacked. That much has been confirmed. Even more regrettable is the fact that some of your personal data was leaked in the attack. For that, I'm deeply sorry. As a company, we understand how valuable your privacy is and have taken appropriate measures to remedy this breach. That's why our company is suspending all instances of Emma until further notice. As for who was behind this horrendous attack, it was the Phantom Thieves, the very same terrorists causing all sorts of mayhem as of late.
What?
In addition to their heinous crimes, they've even murdered one of our very own, all to steal his research. From there, they had everything they needed to break through Emma's defenses.
Murdered? That's bullshit!
It seems we're the latest victim in what appears to be a string of related incidents. There are several other cases in which these criminals stole information and used it to harass their victims. If the Phantom Thieves are listening, I have a word for you, cold-blooded killers. We will never succumb to your threats. Not me, not my company, not Emma. You claim to want justice, yet you steal precious data and leave our finest for dead. I can't wait to see the day you're punished.
And that sums up the press conference. The police have been notified regarding this case and are looking to arrest the Phantom Thieves as soon as possible.
Now you're done in Phantom Thieves. You goofed up big.
They really went and bumped a guy off?
Damn it!
I just had to go and ruin Emma too.
What the hell is going on? Oh, shit. Damn it! Why is no one picking up?
So we just got beaten up. Are you guys okay? Hurry up and get out of there.
Son of a...
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. We're all going to get arrested.
Ma'am, entry secure.
Good work.
Commissioner!
You're late.
Maybe. But you know this case isn't solved yet. Commissioner, I thought I told you at Okinawa. The Phantom Thieves have absolutely nothing to do with the change of heart epidemic. So how can something like this happen?
It's as Mr. Konoe stated. The Phantom Thieves are under suspicion for hacking into Emma and murdering the director of Medea's research center.
And you're going to take him at his word? Where's the proof of any of this? Be honest. Do you think they'd ever sink so low as to murder? That director had died before they even...
You seem awfully concerned about a group of criminals, Inspector Hasegawa. Have you forgotten they've been our leading suspects from the start? Put your feelings aside and focus. We cannot let these crimes go unpunished. What's more, I'm under direct orders from the Commissioner General. Disobedience is not an option.
The Commissioner General? What does he have to do with any of this? Don't you sense something wrong here? There has to be more to it.
Like when your wife died? I thought I told you back then. This organization is as rotten as it is immense. One cannot simply bend it to their will. Now, if you want to follow justice, learn to exercise restraint. Besides, you made a vow that to stop any atrocity, you'd endure any hardship. So endure for now. Your time will come.
But they're not even...
Once I'm at the top, I will bring the corrupt to their knees. Let my justice be your justice.
They're not even criminals. They're kids!
I've already made myself clear.
Commissioner?
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting.
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
He seems like he's fitting in better, too. What do you say? Feel like you're a Phantom Thief now?
Let me handle this. I believe you have a daughter who needs you.
My daughter.
Why, Dad? Why don't you even listen to me? You know who the real bad guy is! Aren't the police supposed to do what's right?
Akane.
It's time. Everyone ready? All units, move out.
Hold it!
Run.
Run for it! All of you!
Idiot. You're under arrest. Interfering with an officer is punishable by law. The Phantom Thieves are next. Don't let them escape.
Oh man. Tuesday the 22nd of August. Wow, this is getting deep.
Hey, it's me.
The
Hello, me.
password. What pairs well with curry?
Coffee.
Accepted.
The hell kind of password is that?
Something only a true LeBlanc aficionado would know. It's foolproof. Did I really need a password?
How are things out there, Mona-chan?
Ugh, it's a nightmare. The streets are packed with cop cars, and there are foot patrols on every corner. For once, I'm actually glad I look like this.
Ugh, this makes no sense. I thought part of our deal was that they wouldn't arrest us.
Yeah, and now they're treating us like killers. It's total bullshit.
This journey was supposed to prove our innocence, yet it only led to further condemnation.
You don't think Gramps tricked us, do ya?
Nah, no way. That's impossible.
Zenkichi put himself at risk to warn us. Without him, we'd be in much greater danger right now.
And if Zenkichi-san really wanted to sell us out, the police would have showed up here too. So let's stop doubting him, guys.
Yeah, you're right.
By the way, Sophia, thanks for getting us here safe.
No prob. But how did all this happen?
It's probably safe to assume this was something beyond Zenkichi-san's control.
Betcha Konoe set it up, seeing how much bullshit he was spewing about justice.
Well, we've wreaked havoc in 4 jails already. If Konoe had created them, it would only stand to reason that he'd lash out now.
But it could also be Owada, that politician Zenkichi told us about. Either one of them may have us all profiled.
So what do we do now?
Hey, why is Zenkichi's name on TV?
Last night, the Kyoto Prefectural Police announced their arrest of Inspector Zenkichi Hasegawa for harboring fugitives. Police headquarters have released a statement regarding this apparent scandal, which has been met with much confusion.
You gotta be kidding. They're taking it out on Gramps?
Why would they arrest him?
Because he helped us?
He sacrificed everything to save us.
He did.
Let's get off our asses and help him.
Right.
Don't be reckless. We'll only be led into their trap, and that's
I get that, but...
I'll try talking to Sis. Oh, right! Saya-san's a lawyer! I've kept her out of the loop so far, and I imagine she won't be too happy once I get her up to speed. There are more important things to worry about than her reaction. I'll see if she can help.
good. As for the rest of us, let's keep gathering as much information as we can.
A certain police department in Kyoto interrogation room. There he is.
Damn it. That bastard interrogator. It's like he enjoyed getting those hits in. Guess that's what I deserve. What the hell am I doing? Should have just left those thieves alone. Then neither of us would be in this shitty situation. I couldn't even protect the ones I care about most. God damn it! Wonder if they made it out all right. As if that even matters anymore. Akane, Aoi, I'm sorry. I couldn't save anyone in the end.
Zenkichi Hasegawa's home. Oh, that's where his daughter. Yeah,
Stop
Akane's
touching
there.
our things. Since
What are
when
they
can
doing?
you enter someone's home without a warrant? You lack probable cause.
Whoa, not bad for an inspector's daughter. Listen, Akane-chan, was it? We have plenty of probable cause. See, your daddy's been arrested thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
What? The Phantom Thieves got him arrested? No. No way that's true. I mean, why?
You really didn't know? I'm sure it's all over the news by now, TV and online. Now move along. We have work to do.
Inspector Zenkichi Hasegawa of the Kyoto police held under suspicion. Arrested for harboring fugitives? The Phantom Thieves found responsible for murder and hacking Emma? That's impossible. What am I gonna do? Somebody, help me.
Sure. How can I help you?
Oh no. We don't want Emma to help her. That could be bad. But these headquarters.
Have the Phantom Thieves been caught?
No, not yet. I've seen three-legged dogs work faster than the boys in public security.
Well, they sure are tenacious. I guess that's how they made it this far. You think the police could turn up the heat on their hot pursuit?
If you're asking, I'll see what I can do. But in return, make sure you don't forget to set up a jail of mine as well.
Oh, that's a given. Please look forward to what I have in store. Emma?
Yes, Akira. How may I help you?
You think the cops can actually catch the Phantom Thieves?
Considering the Phantom Thieves' unknown power, it may take a considerable amount of time.
I was hoping to get you back online once we captured them.
If it takes any longer, it may negatively impact our public image.
Maybe what I said on TV wasn't exactly reassuring. All right, Emma. What's our best option?
The fact that the Phantom Thieves can access jails poses a threat to our plans. Since we can't afford to wait for the police, we could always trap them in a jail and force a change of heart.
Now there's an idea. After all, we wouldn't want to waste their precious talent. Good plan. How do we make it work?
It would be best to make the Phantom Thieves come to us, instead of chasing them. Perhaps we can use someone they're close with as bait to lure them into a jail.
Oh, and do you have someone in mind?
Yes.
Then that's who we'll go with. Emma, make that person a monarch and have them capture the Phantom Thieves.
Understood.
Once they're in our grasp, we change their hearts to our liking. And if that proves impossible, they die.
Should we notify Mr. Owada?
No, let him be. In order to cleanse this world of evil, nothing will get in my way. And you, Phantom Thieves, you will be the sacrifice to bring about my new world order.
Oh man, I think I know who the next monarch's going to be. I think you guys do too, don't you? Wednesday the 23rd of August. Oh, it's going to be horrible.
So, I got a hold of my sister. And yes, she was angry. But she also said she'd do her best to help.
That's a relief. Then we'll leave Zenkichi to Nijima for now.
What should we do from here? We can't just sit here and wait.
It's from Akane-chan.
Phantom Thieves. We have Akane Hasegawa. If you want her back, come to Inari Taisha.
What the?
What the? Indeed.
What's wrong? Akane-chan's been taken. It says if we want her back, we have to go to Inari Taisha.
Huh? The hell's that supposed to mean?
Taken? You mean kidnapped? Why? She's got nothing to do with us.
I don't know. I'm just going off of the message she sent us.
You guys think maybe Akane's just messing around?
Akane-chan doesn't know our other identities. And even if she did, she wouldn't trick us.
True. Who would do such an awful thing?
Konoe. Clearly. Obviously he's the
Definitely a possibility.
he's the main bad dude
So
at the
they're
moment.
using Akane-chan just to lure us out?
Given the timing, what else could it be?
Unforgivable.
What do we do? Can't even go to the cops.
What else is there to do? We go after her.
Calm down a moment. This has to be a trap.
Yeah, they'd probably catch us within minutes of stepping out the door.
We can't just leave her. If they even lay a finger on Akane-chan, I'll... Anyway, with Zenkichi-san behind bars, we are the only ones who can save her. If we put our own safety above that of an innocent life, then we have no right to call ourselves Phantom Thieves. I am well aware what this is, and I'm fine going out there alone. You guys stay here and hold the fort. But
You losing it? We never let a friend risk their neck without at least giving backup.
Plus, Akane-chan's our fan. She knows more than anyone. We never abandon people in need.
Otherwise, we couldn't live up to our name.
Even if it is a trap, let's turn the tables against them.
Darn right, Haru. Let's show them how big a mistake they've made.
thanks, everyone.
All right, I'll take point and guide you past trouble. Sophia, you navigate.
Okay, got it. I'll find the quickest and safest route there.
And let's get going.
Well, we made it here somehow.
Sophia, are you sure this is it?
I'm definitely sure. We're outside Inari Taisha. But I don't see anybody suspicious.
If it's a trap, then freaking come out already!
Well, we watch and wait, I guess. That's what we really can do, right?
The hell? Don't call us out here and then make us wait.
What is it? What did you find?
I found a jail. This whole area smells like one.
You mean there was a jail in Kyoto this whole time?
No, there wasn't one before. I'm sure of it. But there is one now.
How is that possible?
You have a friend request from the Phantom Thieves. Please state the keyword.
Now what is it?
A friend request on Emma.
Could it be the kidnapper? Given our location and the circumstances we're in, I'd say without a doubt.
But we don't know the dang keyword.
Wait a minute, why do we even need one? Isn't Emma supposed to be inactive? So why is it working now all of a sudden?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe they restarted their service?
I just want to know why the friend request says it's from the Phantom Thieves. What gives? Makes it seem like we're the bad ones.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
What?
The keyword's Phantom Thieves too?
Oh, you're shitting me!
Yeah, there's a little outburst. Here we go. Oh, so we're going to a new jail. Oh my gosh. And we think Akane is going to be the monarch of this jail.
This looks like...
A jail. It
Yeah,
has to be.
exactly.
My bad, guys. I just had to go and blurt out the keyword.
Don't worry about it. Either way, the kidnapper wanted us to be here.
And we needed to come
Why
here.
else would he have set up a brand new jail?
Help me!
It's Akane.
Boys!
Help me, Phantom Thief!
Is it a trap or is she actually not the monarch?
Akane-chan!
No way! Is she actually in here?
That's a problem. Where there are jails, there are bound to be shadows.
Yes. Let's go. Well, we need to save her, right?
Yes,
There's no time to waste. Let's get Akane-chan out of here.
But not today, because I think this is where we're going to call it a day, and we're going to pick this up tomorrow. Wow, a lot has happened in this episode. The story has moved on quite far and got quite deep and quite dangerous, so we're going to continue this on tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this episode, click the like button below. Remember, your likes do help support this channel, and every like and new subscriber is genuinely appreciated. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button on your screen now. That's it from me. Until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching.